concern?
Just a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Wow.
Let's talk about the title of this, because it's called Super Mayor, and that is what Tiffany Henyard calls herself.
I think they take this serious. I think it's a big game to them, and they don't understand that the more confusion and the more back and forth that we do, no one's...
The situation with Dalton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard, is more intense than you'd expect. It's not just another political argument, it's turning into a full-blown drama in a Chicago suburb. With legal fights and angry residents, the accusations against her have the town in turmoil. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the scandal that's causing a storm in Dalton.
Head to the polls in February for the primary election, then the general mayor.
The latest shockwave in Dalton has Mayor Tiffany Henyard filing a lawsuit against both the village of Dalton and Thornton Township. This isn't just a legal matter, it's a high-stakes power struggle that's rocking the whole community. There are rumors about misused funds, shady deals, and personal grudges fueling the fire. The public reaction? It's ugly. Residents are demanding her resignation, and the town is buzzing with anger. What was once a peaceful suburb is now a scandal hotspot, and the tension is only growing.
Was not at the hearing here today, neither was her attorney, and she was not made available for a...
Mayor Tiffany Henyard might have a stronger legal case than people think. Some legal experts believe her arguments could actually hold up. She's accusing the system of voter suppression and a rigged caucus, and her claims are getting attention. Henyard says her supporters were unfairly shut out of an important caucus meeting, while her opponents were allowed to meet privately. The accusations are serious, and her legal team says they have the evidence to back them up. This isn't just about a mayoral race, it's about protecting the fairness of the voting process, or at least, that's what Henyard is arguing.
Township and in Dalton, except in one case, Tiffany Henyard wants on a ballot, while in another, a Henyard ally was looking...
Mayor Tiffany Henyard may have a stronger legal case than many expect. Legal experts are quietly suggesting her claims could actually succeed. She's accusing voter suppression and a rigged caucus process, and her allegations are gaining attention. Henyard says her supporters were intentionally excluded from an important caucus meeting, while her opponents were allowed to meet privately. The details are eye-opening, the accusations serious, and her legal team says they have the evidence to back it up. This isn't just about a mayoral election, it's about defending the integrity of the democratic process, or at
Off behind me, the doors are locked here, and there's a sign on the building right now that says it's closed for how long? Neither residents nor employees know.
The city's shutdown has become the ultimate consequence of the ongoing conflict, and rumors are spreading about what really caused it. Is it just a failure to renew insurance, or is it a deliberate political strategy to stir up chaos and shift attention away from legal troubles? Everyone has an opinion, and accusations are flying. The impact on the community is severe, with residents struggling to cope, and the city is basically at a standstill. It's a stark reminder of how much power, or lack of it, one person can have over an entire community.
Nobody likes being manipulated, and when you get here, you know that's exactly what...
The future of Dalton is unclear. Will Mayor Henyard win her legal fights? Can she rebuild trust with the people? Will the town ever recover from this crisis? Right now, no one knows. Everything is clouded by legal battles, political games, and growing public anger. The rumors keep spreading, and the drama seems far from over. What's happening in Dalton isn't just a local issue, it's a warning about the dangers of unchecked power, the fragile trust between leaders and citizens, and how quickly things can spiral out of control. A comment from a local resident captures the frustration: got evicted, but who's paying her lawyers? Better not be the taxpayers who don't want her. This shows how many feel Henyard is using public funds to fight her personal battles, ignoring the real needs of the community. Another person added, "Could we please get an adult to come to this town and take control? This is insane." The anger and helplessness are...
Action. Somebody that's actually going to do their job. How about that? Somebody that's coming in, work for the people, not themselves, and have pictures.
Beyond the lawsuit and public anger, there's a bigger problem, a breakdown in trust between the local government and the people. Years of questionable spending, expensive taxpayer-funded trips, and accusations of favoritism have created a serious divide between Mayor Henyard and her constituents. This situation isn't just about one legal battle, it's the result of years of growing frustration and the sense that the mayor cares more about protecting herself than serving the community.
Landscape.
Hesitation is that if there's a person in there that will just say yes to everything,
the FBI investigation into Mayor Tiffany Henyard is casting a heavy cloud over everything, even though no charges have been filed yet. The fact that the investigation exists fuels rumors and strengthens the belief that something went wrong. This uncertainty creates instability, making it even harder for Doton to move forward and tackle the serious challenges the community faces. The investigation has become a major distraction, taking focus and resources away from important services and the needs of the people. Adding to the mess is the involvement of other important figures, especially State Senator Napoleon Harris, who once led the caucus. Henyard claims the whole thing was rigged, and now Harris's actions are under intense scrutiny. Accusations of voter suppression remain unresolved, adding to the tension. The political fallout isn't just local, it could affect state politics as well. Harris's role continues to stir up controversy, making the situation even more complicated, with potential consequences that could ripple through the wider political world. On top of that, the financial cost of this ongoing conflict is staggering. Legal battles, disruptions to city services, and possible future investigations will put even more strain on Doton's already tight budget. Taxpayers are understandably worried about the growing financial burden, adding even more frustration to a town already dealing with a tough situation. The long-term financial impact could be disastrous. At the heart of all this, though, are the people of Doton. They aren't just watching from the sidelines, they're living through this crisis. Their voices, often drowned out by politics, need to be heard. Their experiences, frustrations, and hopes for the future of their community are crucial to understanding the full impact of this situation. The real consequences are being felt by the residents of Doton, who are facing uncertainty and hardship every day.
Well, we were advised by the attorneys to close the building. The building shouldn't be open.
Tiffany Henyard's political troubles serve as a powerful reminder of the need for transparency, accountability, and strong ethical leadership in local government. This is a complicated situation, filled with legal challenges, political moves, and a community struggling with a loss of trust. While the outcome is still up in the air, one thing is certain: the story of Doton will continue to grab attention, keeping people on edge for months. Another twist in this story is the involvement of Tiffany Henyard's partner, K.L. Woods. While not directly tied to the legal issues, Woods' actions have added fuel to the fire. His strong defense of Henyard, along with his harsh criticism of the media, has sparked plenty of debate. People are beginning to wonder just how much influence he has behind the scenes. The lines between his personal relationship with Henyard and the political drama are starting to blur, leaving many questioning the true power dynamics at play in Doton.
The residents of Doton are exhausted, the city is paralyzed, and the future remains uncertain. The saga of Tiffany Henyard is more than just a local news story. It serves as a cautionary tale about the abuse of power, the need for accountability, and the devastating consequences of political dysfunction. It's a stark reminder that even in seemingly quiet suburbs, the drama can rival any Hollywood blockbuster. The big question remains: can Henyard weather this storm, or will the weight of her actions finally bring her down? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: this story is far from over. Will Henyard's legal strategy succeed, or will public opinion force her from office? And what are the long-term consequences for Doton, a town already grappling with financial woes and disillusionment? These unanswered questions continue to fuel the drama, keeping the community on edge. Stay tuned for more updates on this explosive saga.